Hello and welcome to the Abundology Podcast. My name is Renee Spears and I'm coming to you from Portland, Oregon. This is the weekly energy update for the week of January 26, 2020. Every Sunday I talk about how the energy is going to be for the week ahead, and I also infuse the show with some positive vibes so you get a little positive energy boost when you listen. Yesterday was the Chinese New Year, and this is the year of the metal rat. And Chinese New Year represents the beginning of the lunar calendar, and which is based on the phases of the moon and has been in use since about the 14th century. And the Chinese zodiac cycle consists of 12 animal signs, and the year of the rat is the first sign. So we're at the beginning of yet another 12-year cycle with this new Chinese year. And so by now you've got to have noticed a pattern with what we've talked about the past few months of all the new astrological cycles and now the beginning of the Chinese zodiac cycle. So it's very clear that this is a huge time for new beginnings. And of course, the year of the rat marks new beginnings, fresh hope, rising excitement. This is a time of tremendous optimism. It's a great time to find a new job, start a new business, switch your life around, find a new partner. And the metal element governs this year of the rat. And there are 5 different elements the Chinese believe describe the relationships between everything. And those are wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. And this is the year of the metal, and it takes on the characteristics of metal. So this year will be sharper and will be more detail-oriented. And metal helps us make decisions, get going, and have more satisfaction in our life. This week also, we have Venus and Neptune conjunctions. So Venus is the planet of love and money, and it's meeting up with Neptune, which is the dreamy planet of like fantasy and illusions. So this brings a potential for new romance and then more compassion and spiritual bonding in like your existing relationships. So this is a dreamy time, so you might have some difficulty getting motivated this week because we just want to really like laze around and daydream. So the first days of the week are great days to just relax. So don't beat yourself up if you can't get motivated on Sunday afternoon, Monday, Tuesday, even Wednesday morning. Just enjoy this dreamy, lazy time. So watch some romantic movies, read a romantic book. This is a magical time on the romance level. And you don't need a partner to be romantic. Let's keep that in mind. So light some candles for yourself. Bring your kids and your coworkers some chocolate or a flower. Put a fresh flower next to your bed. Take a bubble bath. Get a new essential oil for your diffuser or a new candle. And just really think about that romantic, dreamy energy and be in that energy and enjoy that energy this week. And you also may be feeling a little bit creative. So this would be also a good time to draw, color, and maybe do some of those creative things you've been meaning to do, like work a little bit on your website, finding some new pictures, that sort of thing. And we also need to really embrace our intuition at this time. So this is a week where you may be getting some inspiration from the universe, some aha moments, some messages of, oh, I should have done that, or I didn't know that, or I want to do this. So pay attention to these this week. These are really important messages. And you don't have to act on them right now because we might be feeling a little lazy. So it's not necessary you jump up from the chair and go into action right away. Just pay attention to what they are. Incorporate them. Think about them. Because we're entering a time when our intuition is becoming more activated and more important. And this is a good time to practice listening to it, trusting it, and getting more familiar with it because we're going to be using it much, much more during this next 36 year, actually from here on out in our life. We're shifting over to more of an intuitive time and trusting that sense as much as we do our other senses. And remember that we are in Aquarius season, which runs from January 20th to February 18th. And Aquarius season is all about chilling out, relaxing, lightening up, which is perfect after all the hard work that we have been doing throughout this past Capricorn season. Now we get a chance to chill out and rest a little bit before we go blazing into the new life. And it might sound like you'll spend Aquarius season doing a whole lot of nothing, but actually that's not the case. We want to use this time to recharge after all of the chaos of the holidays, all of those hard transitions that we went through just a couple weeks ago. And doing that's going to have a solid, positive impact on our mental health going forward. And we need that. We're starting these big cycles. We don't want to just rush into them. We want to get our heads straight. We want to figure out what the energy is going into these new cycles. We want to make a plan. Like, how are we going to be? And in order to do that, your thinking and your stress level and your head have to be straight. So this is a time that you get to take and to relax, focus on yourself, and get your head clear. And it's a time where we get to be ourselves. And we notice that life can be a lot more awesome when we be ourselves and not worry about what others think. And Aquarius season feels like a new beginning, and we're entering this new life, these new cycles, and these new ways of being. So let's enter them being 100% truly ourselves, being completely, fearlessly, unapologetically ourselves. There's no more fitting in. Our world needs us right now to bring our unique talents to the table. And everybody has a unique purpose in this lifetime. And it's time that you see it for yourself. So think about these next couple weeks. What makes you different from the rest of the world? And how can you use your unique gifts to make this world a better place? So in order to be the best version of yourselves and live the best life that you want to during this next chunk, you have to embrace these gifts. Now is the time to stop playing small. Realize that you have great parts about yourself, recognize what they are, and step into them. This is that time. So to recap, this, as we know, is the time of new beginnings. We are moving into abundant times when we get to be ourselves. So spend some time getting familiar with this energy. It's new. It's like nothing we've ever experienced before. So we want to get familiar with it during this time so we'll know how to work with it more in the future. And you may feel a little unmotivated the first part of this week, so it's okay to daydream, watch romantic movies, take it easy. That's the energy this week. So instead of fighting it and beating up on yourself because you're not accomplishing your goals to these days, just realize that's the energy, embrace it, and enjoy the lazy days. Enjoy daydreaming and watching movies and taking it easy. And we're starting off these new cycles with this Aquarius season, which is an opportunity to recharge and get our heads straight before we move into this new life. So kind of a good week. If you embrace the energy of romance and relaxing and moving into these new huge chapters of our life. So enjoy it. So thank you for listening. Have a dreamy, romantic, chill week. Appreciate this time to rest and recharge before we go full steam ahead. So that which is exciting too. So thank you for listening again, and I will talk to you guys next week.